So do you know what a cold open is? It's this part right here. You'll see it used in TV shows a lot, also YouTube channels. Basically, it's a quick scene to get you roped in and committed to watching the rest of whatever there is to offer. This particular cold open has a lot of pressure on it because this is the last one before I change the intro graphic. I've actually made a whole new logo, which I'll show you all today, but I want to send out the old one well, and the intro graphic is pretty much the ba-dum-bump on a joke. Whoa, okay, we got a lot of security here. Fake them out. Anyway, the pressure's on now because I feel like I have to come up with a really great cold open joke to say goodbye to this old intro with. So give me a minute here. Here's a tree, it's got some branches. I don't know if there's anything funny about that. That one's got branches too. That's really nothing unique to trees. This tree is, well, not a tree anymore. Oh, here's something. That's no, that's another tree. Okay, this is getting way too stressful. Oh, it's coming. I can see it. It's counting down. Knock, knock. What? Are you kidding me with this? My watch is off again. It's only 2:30. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to fix this thing. Okay, 2:30. 2:30, we're good to go. I got a whole hour back. Oh my goodness. Everyone, it's here. The path is finished. Or at least this part of the path that I can see is finished. Let's find out. We'd seen in a past video that this was just all dirt and whatnot. And then they got rid of the dirt along with the whatnot and started putting down some rocks and stuff. And now we have a path. This is great. You don't have to see my face for a while. I'm just gonna stick to the path and talk about the logo. I had tried sketching out some new logo designs. I didn't want me in it so much. Also, logos should look good in black and white. And when you switch this to black and white, it's no good. At first I was trying to figure out a way to arrange the letters so that IGTR looked like a happy face. That didn't work out, so I doodled over top of that. But then I was like, okay, well, it's a running thing, so maybe I should try to incorporate a shoe into the mix and see where that gets me. Then the shoe was kind of boring, so I realized I should make it look like the shoe was actually running. And then I was like, well, I run with a camera, so what if it's a little running camera dude? The first camera I wasn't too pleased with, but then I drew another camera and I merged the shoe I liked with the camera that I liked. Then I remade my doodle digitally. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but I did it in the computer. Had a couple tweaks to that, added some colors. I was gonna try a different arrangement of the words I've got the runs, and then I realized that the old arrangement kind of fit perfectly, and I like it anyway. So I just changed the font, and now there's a new logo. So let's take that for a spin real quick. Is there anything I can make a joke off of to get this thing started? Ah, okay, here we go. There's a tree right there, and then we come back through the lens, and we are on our way in this run. Let me know what you think of the new logo in the comments. I wanted to make it something so it didn't have my face in it or the silhouette of me, because this is a channel for everybody who likes to run and just have fun with it. And at some point I might put that logo on a shirt, so I think more people would be apt to buy a shirt if it didn't have the resemblance of me on it. Now let's get this shot here. Nice sunset on the bridge. Little narration that's completely unnecessary because you can see what's happening. I'm not gonna drop a music file behind this because I'm gonna sing the song. La la la, we're on a bridge. What is that? ZN 2020? Okay, I'm sorry, ZNN. You want to remember this year? Why would you engrave that into the bridge? All right, so I think that's all the new logo stuff I wanted to talk about today. The other thing I want to talk about is the other day. Should I say other twice in a row? Well, now I've said it 3 times. That's That's way too many times. I have to think of any other word. Oh, that's 4. Try again. A prior day to this, I had gone on a run in the rain. And I didn't bring the whole mic setup because this is not waterproof, but this camera is. So I just had the camera, but it turns out that the audio on the camera was set up in a way where it would record funny. So I lost that whole run pretty much. But there are a few scenes that I can drop in here and show you. So today I'm doing my first intentional rainy day run. Back in Florida, I did go out running and it started raining. Well, the weather turned quite quickly here. I think we got some rain happening now. This is actually some pretty cool weather for a run. And I think it's the first time I had my GoPro have the rain. So let's hope that waterproof stuff is actually legit. But this time it was raining and then I was like, I'm doing it anyway. I'm going for a run. And it was a nice day for a run too. So I'm gonna edit in a few clips from that run that were actually somewhat audible, like this one here. I had mentioned in the last video that I wanted to try to wake up early and go for a run in the morning. I tried that today. It's now 1:30 p.m. But I set the alarm and everything. It went off, but it has this snooze feature, and I wasn't just gonna not use the feature. I mean, that would be like a slap in the face to the people who put it in there. And I didn't feel like upsetting them today. So just made sure it was working okay. Things you can make sure are working okay are the subscribe button, the bell, the all word that you can click on, the thumbs up button, and hey man, how are you doing? It's nice day out, right? How does it make you feel that the sky here is doing your job? In the midst of the clips, I'm also going to do a little sound check here because I changed some settings around on the camera, and hopefully you'll be able to hear if I switch now to the camera audio. So right now we're listening to the lav mic up here. I'm gonna switch and play the same clip back using the GoPro mic. So right now we're listening to the lav mic up here. I'm gonna switch and play the same clip back using the GoPro mic. If the audio from that sounded good, then that's good news for me because that means I could do more runs in the rain and you'll actually be able to hear it. You know, better than you can hear this clip. We got a bunch of new houses being built here. Buddy, I think that garage is gonna need to be a little bit bigger. But you know, you tried. Oh no. No, this one's sold? You gotta be kidding me, I was gonna go for this one. Oh, man. Look at, they got the closed concept living space. I was really hoping to just dig in there and the joke is that it's a pile of dirt and not actually a house. You get that, right? I don't have to keep going on. So that was pretty much all that I could salvage from that run. I did do the cliche head shake slow-mo shot. Oh yeah. Let's see that again. Okay, that's enough. I also got the cliche puddle shot where I run through a puddle that is easily avoidable. Puddles. And then finally I captured something else on camera, which I think is of concern to all of us. So the audio is not great on this, but you've got to see what's happening here. What is happening here? Oh man. This is exactly how every one of those end of the world movies starts. It's just like, oh, it's some bubbles coming up out of the ground. So what? It's not like there's some pocket of molten lava just waiting to come out of the ground. No big deal. But what if it is? Literally no one I've shown that footage to has any idea what that could have been. And I haven't shown that footage to anyone but me. So definitely panic, get yourself worked up into an irrational state because, you know, the end could be near. And just take a wild off-base guess as to what could be happening below the surface. Let me know in the comments below. And if any of you get it right, well, depending on what it is, you might not want to be the person who wins that competition. But if it is a world-ending event, at least you'll be able to say, hey, I called it. I saw the bubbles and I was like, underground sea urchins. Anyway, thanks to all of you for getting the runs with me, and have fun running. you doing? Come with me. Trying to get yourself lost, crazy audience. How's it going? Wedding pictures? No. I just made things awkward, sorry. Oh, that guy's got to propose now. I don't care if that's his sister. Hey, look. It's a strange rock. It's just so flat. It's flatter than most rocks. See what I did there? That's called subversion.